Stop. Put that garden hose down right now. You think you're being the responsible owner. It's Sunday morning, the sun is hitting the chrome, and you want that 5.3-liter Vortec looking factory fresh. You spray the degreaser, you blast the grime, and you feel a sense of pride. But while you're drying the hood, a silent betrayal is happening deep inside your engine's valley. You didn't just clean your truck, you just injected a slow-acting poison into your ignition system. In less than 48 hours, that powerful V8 rumble will turn into a limping, hesitating mess, and you'll be staring at a $500 repair bill. You just fell for GM's water trap, and I'm going to show you exactly how it's rotting your engine from the inside out. To understand why your Silverado is now a ticking time bomb, we have to look under that black plastic intake manifold. Unlike almost every other modern engine, GM decided to hide the knock sensors, the ears of your motor, in the most inaccessible place possible, the engine valley. They sit in two deep, silo-like wells. Now, here is the engineering flaw that borders on negligence. These wells have zero drainage. None. The foam seals at the back of the manifold dry out and crack after years of heat cycles. When you wash that engine, water finds that crack, flows into these wells, and it stays there. It doesn't evaporate. It boils. It mixes with dust and oil to create an acidic sludge that literally cooks the sensors until the electrical terminals turn into a pile of blue, crusty oxidation. But what happens when these sensors drown? The knock sensor's job is to listen for metal-on-metal vibration to prevent the engine from destroying itself via pre-detonation. When water kills the sensor, your PCM, the truck's brain, goes into a state of total panic. It can't tell if your engine is about to explode or not, so it plays it safe by pulling back the ignition timing. The result? You hit the gas, but the truck stays still. Your fuel economy drops through the floor. Your transmission starts shifting erratically because it's not getting the torque it expects. You'll see those dreaded P0327 or P0332 codes. And if you keep driving like this, the moisture can short out the wiring harness, sending false signals that could lead to a burnt piston while the computer tries to compensate for a problem that is literally just standing water. Let's talk numbers. Why is this a $500 mistake? Because you can't swap these sensors in 10 minutes. You have to strip the entire top end of the engine. You're pulling the throttle body, the fuel rail, and the entire intake manifold. It's a precision job. If you snap one of those manifold bolts off in the cylinder head, your headache just doubled. You need genuine AC Delco sensors. Don't even think about using cheap knockoffs here, or you'll be doing this job again in a month. You'll need new intake gaskets and a new wiring harness because the original plastic will crumble like glass in your hands. If you take this to an honest shop, you're looking at 4 hours of heavy labor. All of this because you wanted a clean engine for the driveway. Is there a way out? Yes, and it's something GM should have done at the factory. If you're forced to open this engine up, use the veteran's RTV Hack. You take high-temp RTV silicone and build a C-shaped dam around the sensor's rubber boot, leaving a small opening at the back for heat to escape. This diverts the water away from the well forever. It's the only way to make sure your next wash isn't your last. But before you worry about water, you need to worry about what's running through the veins of that motor. If you're still using the 5W30 oil the dealership recommends, you're killing your lifters before they even have a chance. Click the video on your screen right now because what I'm about to tell you about the thin oil lie will make you want to drain your oil pan today. Don't let your Silverado become another statistic. See you there.